Most people think Artemis is just NASA going back to the moon. And yeah, that's technically true. But if you actually look closer, this mission is way stranger and way more interesting than people realize. Like, take Artemis One. No astronauts, just a test flight. Sounds simple until you realize how far it actually went. Not just to the moon, it went past it by a lot. Over 25 days, it traveled about 1.4 million miles. And that number sounds big, but it doesn't really hit you until you imagine going beyond the moon, into that empty space behind it, where almost nothing built for humans has ever been. And then, the way it came back was weird. It didn't just re-enter once, it dipped into Earth's atmosphere, came back out, and then went in again, almost like skipping a stone on water. And that actually caused something unexpected. Tiny cracks in the heat shield, little pieces flaking off. Now, nothing dangerous, but it's one of those details that reminds you, even now, we're still figuring things out. Because here's the thing, if people had been inside, they would have been completely fine. The capsule held steady, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. We're sending something through the atmosphere at insane speeds and trusting it to protect human life. And now, Artemis Two. This time, there are people on board, 4 astronauts. And what's interesting isn't just the mission, it's who's going. Different backgrounds, different countries. It feels less like a competition now and more like a shared step forward. There are also these small details that most people miss, like the fact that millions of names are actually flying with them, regular people. And I don't know, there's something oddly meaningful about that, like we're all quietly part of it. And at one point, while moving behind the moon, they captured an image where you can see Earth and tiny points of light that are actually other planets. From that distance, everything just looks small. But not everything is going exactly as planned. The timeline changed. The mission that was supposed to land is now just testing things in orbit, which means we're still not quite ready, and that's important. Because Artemis isn't just about going back, it's about doing it differently, slower, more careful, more connected. And maybe that's why it matters more this time. When we went to the moon before, it was about proving we could. Now, it feels like we're going back to understand what comes next. If you enjoy exploring ideas like this, go ahead, like, share, and subscribe to Qurio for more interesting information that makes you look at things a little differently.